Christina.
And I'm Renee.
And we're Park and Oak.
Today we are in the parlor in our new space, which we just opened last week. We are here today to talk a little bit about this project. We have 2 new spaces, a showroom, and then a cocktail lounge within our space that everybody is welcome to join us. That's the biggest question that we're getting from people is, can I just walk in the doors? Which is yes, please. Come in and visit. That's the idea. We want you to come in here.
When we started Park and Oak, we had this vision and dream of creating a lifestyle home that really gave you the full essence of what we try to create in people's homes, right? So you walk through the store and you can experience what the bedroom might look like, or a living room, or a dining room, or one of our favorite rooms.
My favorite room is the parlor.
The parlor, also known as the cocktail room. When you come to visit us at the store, you can visit each of these spaces. We even have a kitchen, and our hope is that you'll come and sit and stay a while at the parlor as well. Enjoy some of our craft cocktails.
In this last week, we just want to say thank you to everybody for coming in to see us. People have come from all over. It has been an incredible week, and we've learned a lot. We've met a lot of people.
And it's not easy getting here right now. We have some crazy road construction happening out front. I mean, it's all for the betterment, but right now it is a little challenging to get here, and so we really appreciate the effort. It's been amazing. So the parlor started because when we first started Park and Oak, we were talking about bringing the parlor back. Do you remember?
Yes. So a lot of people were asking us, we want this room in our house to feel like a little bit different from everywhere else, an entertaining space. We have a formal living room. Basically, we want to put plastic on the furniture and nobody uses it. So we started creating cocktail rooms. People have loved that because they can have their friends over. It feels unique in that space. It feels like an adult room that you can entertain in. We encourage all of our clients to do that, and we wanted to do that in our own space. So when we were building this new showroom and expansion project, we wanted to have a room that felt like one of those cocktail rooms. That is what now we call the parlor.
Right.
People want an area for themselves and to have fun, to entertain in, and that's what a parlor historically has been, is a room for conversation and entertainment. That's what we'd like to encourage, is to come in here with friends and enjoy the space. It feels like someone's home. We didn't want it to feel like a restaurant or like a showroom. We wanted it to be somewhere where you feel like you're coming into your own house.
Which is perfect for me because I'm a homebody by nature. So I like to be at home. I like to entertain at home. Come to my house, that's where I feel most comfortable, but being here is great because it's like an extension of that. Like, even my dad walked in and he was like, I feel like I'm in one of y'all's homes. And I'm like, that's the idea. And that is what we're hoping to create here, is just create an environment that feels like home.
We started Park and Oak Design about 8 years ago. We work on projects all over the country. We design homes from the ground up. We also work on furniture and accessories. We were building up so much inventory in collecting for our clients. After a few years, our storage space kept growing, so we decided that we should open Park and Oak Collected, which is all of the products that we love, not only for our design clients, but open to the public. And people can come in and shop some of those art, accessories, furniture. When we moved into our space for the retail for Park and Oak Collected, one of them had this old antique cocktail bar that it was from the early 1900s. There's a lot of nostalgia surrounding this bar that is in our town, very well known. We've heard a lot of stories of people coming in about the history of this space over the last 100 years. And it's fun to hear about the different types of businesses that have been in here. I think the original business was a car dealership.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a plan where we said, oh, we're gonna open a cocktail lounge. It was in the space and it made sense for us. So it almost felt like it was meant to be. The great part about it, and this is just a week old, was to be sitting here and then to see people coming in, enjoying the space, sitting here, having a drink, catching up with their friends. It was such a great feeling to look around and to see that kind of community. They were here for hours and just enjoying this space. So it's been It's been a great first week.
Yeah, we didn't know what to expect. You know, we didn't even know if people would think to like want to stay. If they're shopping, will they want to stay? Will they?
We didn't even know if people would show up.
Yeah, that part for sure.
You're like, are people gonna come in here? We don't know.
The day it opened,
I thought maybe they'd be like,
no one's gonna come. It's just gonna be us. But they didn't want to leave, which was a fun surprise.
It was.
So this is kind of crazy because when we started Park and Oak 8 years ago, I mean, our kids were pretty young at that time, and we had 6 kids between us, and we were working at my dining room table, and I had a notebook because I love paper, and I was writing down all of like, what are our goals? What are our dreams? What are our aspirations for the company? Even like, what is our business model? Like we wrote this all down. I wrote this as we were like talking through things, like keeping notes, and it's still in my desk drawer to this day. And one of the things that we had noted was to have a store, to have an experience though, like to not just have like your typical store, but to really create an environment that felt like you were walking into a Park and Oak home. Fast forward a year into our business and we're having lunch with a vendor. Do you remember this? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we're having lunch with a vendor and they were asking about what our aspirations, what our hopes, what our business plans were. And again, we're very green still in terms of like being a new business. And we were like, we're gonna have a store. We want it to be this lifestyle experience. We want you to be able to come in and experience what we think a home should feel like. And they were like, yes, I could totally see that. And then fast forward to today, last week, that vendor was in the store and he's like, do you remember that lunch? He's like, I remember when you were talking about this. He's like, look what you all did. This is amazing.
The idea of this parlor that we have came from, you know, years of talking about the furniture that we select, the textiles, the visual. It's also about the lighting, the candles, the scent, the music, and we wanted to create a space where you can come in and actually feel that experience. We wanted that to be open to the public and for people to walk in to understand what we've been talking about to our clients for so many years.
People have been calling in asking, hey, I have an event this weekend. Can you pull together a hostess gift? And we can do that. Like, or, oh my gosh, I'm hosting people this week. I don't know I need a table setting. We can help with that. Or styling of bookshelves, or just new bedding. You want spring refresh. All of those things can happen. And then you can also stop by and have a cocktail or a charcuterie. The other day was really something for both of us, and I'll speak for you in this respect just because you kept whispering in my ear, they're gonna remember this forever. But you know, we had all 6 kids here. They all walked here after school and they were all hanging out while we were trying to figure out the last minute details before the entire space opened. So it was the day before opening and we're working on menus, we're working on printings, we're working on these just like last minute details, and they're all just hanging out and they're all just enjoying the space, and it was just surreal, like really.
They didn't want to leave.
To see where we were 8 years ago, literally the chaos and the crazy in the house with like 6 kids, and then to come here and for your children, watch you make a dream come true.
I think she cries in every video, and I think
in
many videos she said that she doesn't cry ever.
I'm not even crying.
I feel like I see it.
I'm feeling touched, okay? I'm not crying. But honestly, though, the point of this is that, you know, for your children to see you work really hard for something that you really, really believe in and that you really, really want, and they recognize like the sacrifices that we have been making, you know, over the past years, you know, just to create this vision and dream that we've had. I mean, obviously we've had help along the way with our team. I think for them, it's just also been really inspiring to like work hard and go after what they want. So join us next time from the kitchen. We'd love to hear any questions that you might have. We're excited to talk about all the aspects that make a kitchen great. Come out and see us. We'd love to meet you.
Cheers.
Cheers.